and welcome to another episode. What we've got here is a Philips Series 9000, part of their electric razor, obviously to shave your chin. Now, they do recommend in the manual, which is a bit sparse, it's just a bunch of pictures and it's the only thing I don't like about this thing, but they do recommend that you take it to bits and clean it once a month and every 24 months change the heads. It skews the following buzzing, but you need to see the logo that it gives, or the icon it gives. This. That there is to let you know that you need to change the heads, which is a bit obscure I think in my way of thinking, but you have to read the manual and find out that's what it means. And so you can change the head. Now it does seem that on the internet, at least I've found, is that you can actually replace all of this, which costs around £60 to do so, which is cheap in comparison to what the whole shaver itself actually costs, but the point is you can do it even cheaper than that. And the way that I want to do it is to take it all to bits and obviously change it for these heads. Now to get inside the head, there's some grid parts here, there's some ridges, maybe you can see on the camera there, all the way around. And what you need to do is try to get your fingernails in and prise that apart. So you get in there and you clean that. Basically just running it under a fast cold tap is enough, or you can buy some of the fancy spray stuff that helps push it out, but there's springs and things and you want to make sure that they're all clear. So obviously you can also use the brush to get in there underneath the cold tap and just make sure it's all nice and clean, which I'll do in a moment. I'm not going to show you a video of me doing that, but you get the idea. I'm sure everyone knows how to use a tap. And then to get these out, you have to twist them in the way of the direction of the arrows. So anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. And that pops off. Keep that to one side. And then the heads themselves will come out one by one. Now, I recommend you don't really do this, but or at least be very careful when you are doing it. It wants to come out. It does come out. Maybe this one's a bit clogged up. Because it could do with a clean, but it told me I need to change the head, so I'm just doing that. Trying to find another one. Of course, the whole thing on camera is making itself difficult, and there's the blades. Now I wouldn't recommend that you try to clap with one of them inside your hands, because obviously you're going to make a lot of holes in yourself, but that's it, and you can clean it there using the brush and underneath the cold tap and everything. Make sure the plug is in the sink, because obviously you don't want to lose it all down the sink, or the plug hole. So I'll put that back in there before I accidentally cut myself, because you watch, it's one of those sort of things of it, oh it won't cut me, and of course it does. It's not as sharp as like a razor blade, but they definitely give you a nasty prick if you got it stuck inside yourself. Now I'll put them to one side as well, so I make sure that I don't accidentally put them back inside. What you can also do is take this thing to bits. It doesn't really show you how to do this in the manual, but what I've figured is that I can get my thumb in on one side, my thumb on the other side, and carefully separate it, and do this again. Same on the other side, and there we go. It comes off, so you do that 3 times. The reason I do it is because I've found that sometimes whiskers and general gunk and everything can build up just in the edge here, and it actually stops it from flipping around, so you don't get as a good shave. So I'll just do all that, and I'll take it to the bathroom and clean it all up. Okay, so it's just a matter of putting everything back together again. So I'll take these parts and click them in. Obviously you want to get it the right way around, so the larger, thicker part of the ring goes to the outside. So they will nicely click back in again and freely move about. let's drop the heads in. There we go. Let's try to do one at a time. I say you just drop them in, but it's not quite as easy as that. You'll notice that on each of the rings there's a bit of a notch, and on the heads there's a bit where it's cut out, so you have to get them lined up. They fall flat. Seem to have been lucky and done it straight away. You twist them a little bit as well, it helps them not fall straight back out again, but obviously these clamps are for that. So again you follow the notch, and this time you twist clockwise, so they just click into place. So you go in the opposite direction of the arrows. See, they just sit in between the notches, click round. And then you squeeze all that back on top of here. As easy as that. And then plug it back into the body. Now this is the bit that's going to be annoying, because as I turn it on, that little icon that was there before that showed how to change the heads, you have to hold the power button down for 7 seconds, and so it knows that you've changed the heads. So here we go. And there we go. You notice it was locked. It's now locked. But it's got rid of the icon, so now you hold it down for 7 seconds. Well, that was a bit of messing around, wasn't it? I've never actually changed the heads before to cancel that off, so there we go. You seem to have to hold it and then the bars go up, it locks it, and then the bars went back down again. So it's not complaining anymore. It does say in the manual 7 seconds, but it didn't seem to be that to me. So hold it down, it's now locked. Which is good, because I mean, if you've got kids around or something, or you don't want to accidentally get it going when you're traveling, you can make sure it's locked. So you press and hold it down, and then the bars go up to the lock. It unlocks it. It's now telling me it needs cleaning, which is funny because obviously I've just cleaned it. I can lock it and then unlock it again. So I just leave it like that. Now I'll go put it in its stand and get it cleaned. I hope that's been some help to some people. I learned something there in the last bit of changing the heads and pressing it down for so long to make it work. Now I know that it has to go up and then back down again, but obviously you have to change the heads every 24 months, so I wouldn't be surprised I end up having to look at the manual yet again and get a bit confused, and there we go. But anyway, as always, happy shaving and gaming.